Knowledge is power. You've probably heard that saying before, and it is, up to a certain point. When I think about acquiring knowledge, I think about feeling empowered. Now, this is true, but the more information that we acquire does not always lead to a feeling of empowerment, and oftentimes it can cause a great deal of excess stress. For more information on this, I want to spend a moment explaining to you a little bit about our brain and evolution. Evolutionarily speaking, our brain is hardwired to focus on experiences that elicit a sense of stress, meaning experiences that trigger shame, that trigger tachycardia or rapid heartbeat. These types of experiences get the attention of our brain and we focus on it. Now, as we're evolving across the plains of Africa, this is incredibly helpful. It is adaptive to be able to recognize things that elicit this experience because those things back then could kill us. Nowadays, however, those things that elicit that experience in the moment tend to not kill us. So, for example, if you're watching the news and you experience distress, is your tendency to turn the news off and do something to bring yourself a sense of peace and calm? Or do you keep watching, even perhaps having the news on in the background all day long? I think most of us would agree to the latter. Our tendency when we feel stressed out is to do more of it. And there's a certain point of diminishing returns. The more information we have is not always empowering. Oftentimes, it perpetuates our own suffering. So it is our responsibility as individuals to be purposeful and intentional about how much we expose ourselves to the news and the information and the constant stimulation that is pouring in all day long. Because knowledge is not always power. And in fact, if we do not disconnect, we are contributing to our own suffering. And in that way, we are actually disempowered. As we move forward, I challenge and encourage you to disconnect from the news and the information and the knowledge that's flooding in and practice the skills that we at Canyon Ranch are teaching you. Because at the end of the day, if you want to feel empowered, doing more of what stresses you out is not going to get you that result.